NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen, and joining me tonight, the former national champion and National Player of the Year, it's Jay Williams.
Ed, stop it. You keep gassing me up. Actually, don't stop it. Keep fluffing me. I like it. Shouldn't we be talking about the matchup on the court tonight? Let's see what's going on.
Jay, you have to own it. These 10 players on the floor about to do so as well. Irving not going down here. George, tough shot. He hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Fires the three, and Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down just a couple. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Leonard, his first effort, off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Durant against Paul George. Fires the three, and the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Leonard to Beverly. Goes to the left side. Curling inside, around the perimeter. Leonard knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Off the mark, no good. To Leonard. You've got to get that one to go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Durant. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Short jumper won't go down.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Durant. Kevin Durant. First couple didn't go. That one is true. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Strong finish for Paul George.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended. Here's Irving into the front court. 10-6 our score. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Williams to Leonard. Beverly. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Trailing by 4. To Jordan. Around the perimeter. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. To Dinwiddie. Shot clock violation. Lets it fly from long range. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Kawhi Leonard, 2 of 4 now.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Irving. Clippers have got it. To George. Nothing going here on that drive. George to the basket, but it won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Irving. No good. That's great defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Paul George, 3 for 4. Good start. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Beverly into the front court. His team on top by 8. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. Leonard to Beverly. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Kevin Durant with the rock. Beyond the arc for 3. Cleaning the offensive glass. Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Paul George. For 3. Off the mark. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His team down 9. To Durant. Here's a chance from long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
George, knocked loose, picked up by the Nets. From long range, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Throws it down.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Irving. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Oh, emphatic slam.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Durant, tough matchup against George. Beverly into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Baseline drive. Kawhi Leonard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Durant against Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jet.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Paul George, 4-2. Deep two there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
4-3. Offensive, scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard, knocked loose. Nets have it. Durant to Irving. Short jumper misses. Won't go. Great look and vision. Irving. Kyrie Irving. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 87% from the line. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Whoops. And a putback slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Irving. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Irving to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. To George. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. George buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. First half in the books, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Fires the 3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Irving, not getting the bounce. To Paul George. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Paul George to Beverly. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
George, tough matchup against Durant. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kevin Durant has it. Lets it fly from long range. Good for three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
George, not easy.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Irving to Durant. Beyond the arc for three. Offensive board to Durant. Irving. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. Irving with the basketball. His guys down big. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's George with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Durant buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard to George. Nothing going here on that drive. Beverly. And it's Jordan there for the rebound. Durant across the timeline. Down a bundle. Williams across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Beverly. To Leonard. For three. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. To Irving. To Durant. A fundamental shot right there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Paul George. Williams to Leonard. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Leonard. That's rebounded by the Nets. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Time for some new personnel into the game. George. Now that's a contest. Oh, he had it. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
That ends the third quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
George to Harkless. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Irving drains it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Scores from the post.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Strong finish for Paul George.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To Harkless. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block. Nets have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And he hits. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Irving. Can't connect. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Durant against Paul George. To Irving from long range. And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I remember my high school coach said, one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Beverly. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Durant able to clear the rebound. To Irving. Durant. That won't go. Jordan to Dinwiddie. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Can't connect. George. And it's rebounded by Durant. To Dinwiddie. Has a look. And strokes it. Driving right to the basket. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. And Jay, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes. 1 minute.
Irving. Misfires. It's no good. Jordan, nice pass to set things up. Even to Zubats. Sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Durant. Fires the three. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Slams it home on the putback.
Ooh, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George.